Anything that's hurting is surrounded by some love right now. Loosen the grip, let yourself slip, free fall right into it. Let it all go. There's nothing to hold. Free fall right into it. Free fall. Free fall. Feel the weight of today slowly melting away, leaving the sun goes down, leaving the sun goes down. Anything you're holding doesn't need to be out right now. Anything that's hurting is surrounded by some love right now. Loosen the grip, let yourself slip, free fall right into it. Let it all go. There's nothing to hold. Free fall right into it. Free fall. Free fall. You'll always be there. You'll always be. You'll always be loved. Nothing is lost. Can't disappear. So free fall. Free fall.
guys. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Oh, as you could see, I decided to go on. I'm happy you guys could join. Sorry about the time changes and not knowing when I'm going to be on, but I had a family emergency and I just got home, and I can't go to sleep until I discuss what I need to discuss tonight. I just can't. There is really a lot going on social media, right? That really builds and allows for these creators to do what they're doing. I had to take a deep breath and chill out for a second here. There's definitely a disconnect between real life and what has been created on social media. These creators that I've been talking about are using platforms to traffic our kids, to sell our children, to murder our children, to abuse the children, anything you could think of that is so horrific, but yet it's our social platforms that are showing it. You know, I listened yesterday to, it was a panel. I don't know what state, but talking about how TikTok and YouTube and all of our social medias are being used for this. And I just happened to put it on like, I don't know, an accident. And it was like a moment for me. Not that I didn't know. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I've been showing it. But what I keep saying is I can't understand how this is being allowed and it's not being busted open. Zuckerberg, like had this whole big thing. I listened. And it wasn't like anyone was like, oh, wow. These are sacrifices that are being shown. And the creators that I've been showing you have this information on their channel, if they know it or not. And I'm going to show you something tonight that I just couldn't go to sleep until I get this out there. I had a real long day, right? And I came home, I'm like, what the fuck? It's mind-boggling. I have a loss of words. That's why I have to show you the videos and the images that I grabbed. And it's all about Summer Moonwell's missing children. It's all about the children that are being touched by this evil, and they're being shown on social media. Right there, right in front of us. Right there, you guys. Maybe that's the fight. You know? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the fight is there. Maybe it's, you know, grabbing hold of social media and presenting it that way. Because no one has batted an eye. Anything that we have shown here. Nothing. So here at WCIA Network, welcome on in. What we do here is we are here to fight for the children, to bring justice to the children. Wait, I think I better turn my fan on. Hold on. It's going to get loud. It gets loud in my house. We speak here to bring justice to the children by showing the truth beneath the deep fake, by exposing as much as we can to the stories that the children are touched by. What you see in front of you guys are children with elements on their bodies. As if it's not there, they show it. That's a child. Right there. Do you see children looking like that at the beach? No. That's not sand. So that's what we do here, you guys. We are only here for the children's story, to bring them justice, because there is so much out there that is allowing this kind of information to seep right through our social media, and no one's going to stop it. So if they're not going to stop it, what I have chosen to do here is continuously show the elements, until one day someone that is in the power to shut this shit down will have an aha moment and be like, holy shit, look at this stuff. Look what she's showing. Can it be? Yes, it can be. So, with that being said as my intro, welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Only. That's what we do here. And I see I've got my amazing Muffin Top in the house. Welcome in, Muffin Top, my mod. Sassafras, Colleen, sorry guys, Rebecca, Mary, Deborah. It is so nice to see everybody joining. If you haven't subscribed, hi Jean, Cammie, please do. And definitely hi D Hicks. Put those thumbs up on your way in. and subscribe if you have not. Hi, Rumple. Justice coming soon. Thumbs up for sure. And I'm gaining up to, 750? I don't know, videos that are dedicated to this topic. And it's all about how the Summer Moon Wells stories, Summer Moon Wells herself, the children that are just like her. Just like her, have same story of torture that are being forgotten. Everyone is so focused on one person. Oh, it was Dotson. Oh, it was Robin. Oh, it was Benny. Oh, it was Jody Sue. It was Don. It was Candace. It was Allie. It was whoever. Flip that around. Somebody is creating the footage that's going beneath this. What they all have in common is the footage is showing the Summer Moon Wells children. It's showing the Harmony Montgomerys. It's showing the Michael Vaughns. It's showing the Serenity McKinneys, the Simons. All of them. The Madeline McCain, Jomini Ramses. It's all the same. Hi, Mary. Jesse. So, if you could start at acknowledging that these children's stories are being televised. Just like this. And the elements are the only thing you guys are supposed to pay attention to. Nothing else. The hands, the fingers, the stuff on the necks. This right here is it. So when I decide to show a video and I show you a presentation, it's about the elements. It's about what's behind the creators. And it's the elements that you need to pay attention to because they do not change. Ever. These stories are about sacrifice. It's about them taking these trophies and thinking that they're powerful enough to give them something in return. They are receiving something from these children. And we're here to say, we see you. We know what you're doing. Because the children are telling us so. This little girl is telling us a story. And this story, you guys, cannot be forgotten. They're the ones that are sitting at the waterfront. Going through these sacrifices. Thank you all for those such sweet words. These are sacrifices. When I say that these little children are holding and showing the pieces that I call trophies, There are certain creators. It's not about the creator. It's not about the Beeston Bunch, the Beeston fam, the Kent family, and all the other ones. It's not about them. I don't give a shit about them. What I am telling you guys is you need to take these photos and these videos and stop them and notice the fingers that are all over these little children. Oh, I see you guys. You dumb motherfuckers are putting these little fingers on these children. I've been looking at that for 2.5 years. And guess what? You guys are a major focus for me this month. It's Finger February. Finger February. Could call whatever you want to call it, but let me tell you. Whatever you think is hidden behind your photos is being exposed. And you dumb motherfuckers did not hide them very well. I went all the way back to get all these little trophy pieces on these poor little babies. The videos back 3 years, when most of these channels started 4 years ago, are super easy. These victims get their eyeballs removed. It's right there. That's what I see. You all may not see it. Oh, but I see it. This is what the children look like. So, I'm here to teach you guys what to do. Whenever you see these groups rub their eyeballs and move their fingers a certain way, snap a photo. And guess what? The creators that know what I'm talking about, your day's coming. See, it's either you know it's in your video or you don't. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is how you respond to this. How are you going to respond to fake fingers on these little newborns? How? Are you going to respond and say, holy shit? Who's putting this stuff in my video? I'm going to call the TBI and the FBI and be like, holy shit, these are the same fingers that this channel has been showing for over 2.5 years? Or are you going to ignore it? Are you going to go call someone and say, there's lady? You guys, these channels have over a million subscribers. They should give a shit that this is in their videos. And this stuff, I have over 700 videos showing it. They should care. Hey, FBI. Look what's in my video. Look. Someone's fucking with my video. Because you can't come here and be like, oh my God, this lady is talking about my channel and she's doing shit that, bring it on, bitch. Because I have every one of their videos. Bring it. Because the only one that's going to look guilty would be the channel if they don't do anything about it. And guess what? Nobody has. Not one creator that I have pointed out. These are newborns' hands. This is what I've been showing you guys. Oh my God. 2.5 years. Now understand that these are babies' hands. These are a little newborn's hands, right? They're not even supposed to be an adult hand. They're not only crazy bloody hands, but there's extra fingers. There's extra fingers that this child's holding. Look at the fingers sticking out of nowhere. Oh, this stuff gets better today. What's with the extra fingers? On a child's hands that he doesn't even walk. This is a little newborn. Come on. The fingers and the toes. They're either the fingers are missing or they have no fingers. So, this shit is messed up. Because the fingers that are holding up this child's head, these are not fingers that I've ever seen. So when you take their photos and you zoom on in, it's nothing that I have ever seen before. What the fuck is holding that baby's head up? Come on, guys. What? See this little thing in here? What is that? And look at the fingers. Look at the thumb. Look at the arm. Look at the boob things sticking out of the arm. Nothing about these children show that they're real children to me. I'm not really quite sure what they're doing because the children don't know what they're doing. All the children know is that they're portraying the children to look like this. To look like this. You see, that's what the children are showing you. All they know is what they see. And all they can show me is what they look like. And the hands and the body makes no sense. This is a bunch of crock of shit, but they're showing elements that are trophies. You see why I can't go to sleep until I put this up? Look. See that? That hand has nothing to do with that baby. Nothing. Each and every time I'm going to be showing you guys child's body part. This is a Summer Moon Wells child. The body parts don't match. There are certain channels that I've been following that tell the disgusting, bloody stories behind the children's sacrifice. And I think what I need to do is go after the social media platform. That's what I decided. Because the Summer Moon Wells story, Summer Moon Wells herself, Summer Moon, to me is the star shining so bright above to show us what's going on here. Summer Moon to me has turned into a hero. Because if it wasn't for her, so many people on this social media platform wouldn't be talking about this stuff. That's bloody. I mean, if it wasn't for Summer Moon, we wouldn't have come this far. Oh, congrats on your WCIA membership, Rumple. Look at the bloody leg. Look at how clear it gets. Page 9. Wait. This here. Now, look at how big the arm is. See how this is all screwed up? There's the bloody leg. And the bloody leg is coming out of the ground. You see? This photo right here is called a deep fake because the information that's placed over it is what they're showing you. But there's a child trying to tell us their story. And it's right in there. You know, the families that I follow, I only follow like a few of them, but once in a while I'll go to a different channel. It's almost every one of these channels that look the same that are families. They have the same cookie cutter platform. Like they have the same video footage. They have the same like producer, right? This is what the child's playing with. It shows that he is playing with a dirty cookie sheet, but it's what I see underneath the cookie sheet that tells me the story. It tells me that they're underground, that they're under there. Yes, coding. They're under here. It tells me that's where they are. So am I saying that they're under there in these guys' video? No. I'm telling you that I'm using this as an opportunity to tell you that they're under these grounds. Yes, there's lots of codes in here. See, I personally think if the law enforcement took, let's say, four cases, not four cases, four social media platforms, any four that I've been covering, and line up their elements like I am, they'll see that they're consistent and that something's going on. It's not a joke. It's not fake. This here that we've been looking at on these children started with Summer Moon, right? This could be Summer Moon and Michael Vaughn. This could be anything. This is what it always looks like. They're in the hay. They're in the hay. They have the hearts on them. They have shit in their hair. They're by a bathroom. They're by water. They're by a mirror. They're by a window. Summer had little pieces of hay in her mouth. The corner of their mouths and their, you guys remember the Idaho 4? They showed a party on TikTok. Everyone was like, they showed them like screaming with their mouths wide open. To me, it's just saying, hello, we're doing the same thing as you're looking at. We're doing the same thing. And these elements are really critical. Especially the fingers. When the fingers are all put together, you guys really look. Because if you really look closely, all it's saying is, we are the summer moon wow's children. We're here and we want justice. We want justice. This video is loaded. Loaded in opportunities for me to show you the story of the summer moon wow's children. Over and over. I believe full-heartedly that if the FBI took a chance and followed my lead, it's way bigger than busting open one case. They just have to have faith, and what they're looking at will lead them to children that are under the ground. It will lead them to children sitting and waiting to go through these sacrifices. They're being brought in from all over the world. I do believe that there are families like this that are traveling with these children back and forth. The cover is called The Deep Fake. Now, by no means am I saying that this channel or these people, again, I have to tell you, I'm not talking about them. I'm not saying anything about what they do, how they live their life. I don't care about them. I say it all the time. I really don't. I don't. When I see this person looking like that, I go right to the Idaho 4, to the party that they had at the Sigma house. Look at this guy's hands. It's very clearly to me saying, follow me. Like, just please follow this. You have nothing to lose. Nothing. You have nothing to go by. If I was this channel, I'd be like, oh my God, I need to find out some more information about this stuff. The little hearts in the mouths. This is Gabby Petito. Gabby Petito's mouth with those things in it, she had the same thing. The fingers, the fingers, the fingers. The hands, the mouth, the cheeks. That would lead to a whole different direction. But it's going to take somebody to be like, oh, what the heck, let's give it a shot, right? Let's give it a shot and let's go find these videos that have this and research into it. That's supposed to be a baby. This is an arm and fingers, and that's it. This, to me, when I look at this, is lifeless. To me, these are body parts. This isn't anything that has human breath in it. This, to me, doesn't have life to it. It's a piece. And I could only tell you that through my clairvoyance, through my psyche, my psychic part of me. That when I say that these parts don't exist outside of just being a piece. See? These are pieces. Correct, Rebecca. You can see the elements in older videos. The elements in older videos because they thought we were all too stupid to see it. Speaking from where I could see something up, but it was not what. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, these are from their videos from the beginning. I went back 4 years. 4 years. And what they're putting in the mouth here is the same thing as you see now, but it's really deep faked. Big time. Back 4 years? See the child? See the fingers to the left? See that extra thing sticking out of their hand? This goes on throughout their whole video. All of this stuff. These are elements. And the elements are telling a story. I went back. I went back to the mouths. I went back to the fingers. I went back to the cars. You cannot deny the fact that what I'm showing you is what I have been showing you. Look at the mouth, look at the teeth. See? Correct. Those are fake teeth. Look. It's got the heart in the mouth is what you're looking at, guys. You go close. Let me go close to the other one and show you. These are the hearts. These are the little hearts that I always talk about. Going in the mouth. See? In the older videos, shows tons of information. And I'm going to tell you the story. Okay. What I see here. Wait, is a white car and a piece of luggage going in the trunk. I see a child, head covered in the elements. Now, I believe these children do get placed within the trunk of a car and within a large piece of a suitcase. The children that I talk about need to be no larger than that piece of suitcase. The children that get taken need to be of a certain size and weight. As if they were able to fit in a piece of luggage. That's what's on the child's head, which all the way down there is the heart. You see, this is Summer Moon Wells' missing children. This is the story about the children. This is the Summer Moon Wells child. The heart, bottom, side. They're the strings. And we see Summer Moon. This here is the trunk of a car that is very familiar to the children. I'll show you. Look inside the car. Back seat. See, it's the back seat of these cars, you guys, that are of most importance. So if I had to tell the authorities anything, it would be look under the seats of the cars. It's in the back of the cars. You need to look at the cars that are set on an angle. They're on an angle. There's an extra piece on the bottom. As if there's a whole nother separate row of mini wheels. Little wheels. As if this was one car. Look under the car. I am giving a reading to anyone who is in the position to go do something about this. Look under the fucking car. Look at the wheels. Look right between the door. When you really take a look at the elements that I keep showing, and you go into the smallest of the smallest window, you will get the story of the children. How do I know that? Is because this is what I have been doing. So if in fact you want to get the story, go to the smallest little window and get the information. You see, not that complicated. Right there. And I'm pretty sure if authorities really wanted, they could figure out what those words are saying. I'm just here to tell you that they have some sort of a switcheroo that goes around here. Total switcheroo. And you need to look under the cars. Right in here. Right? Let me pull it over. This is what's under the car. Let me brighten this up. And then Summer Moon Wells, I said, look at all these tires. Look what's going on under the car. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right there. Take a peek at that for one moment. Hold on, guys. I'm online. So take a look at this. These are all the tires that speak about the story. These are the pieces of the car that the children know about. This information that's showing right here in the windows, in the mirrors, is how they get away with this shit. To me, that's a child. I mean, look at this. Yes, it's cars parked next to trucks. They're hiding. They hide. And the information that's always being told is within the corners of these videos. So when you look at something like this and you blow it up, this is all they have to do. This is the predator lifting the child. Look at the front window. Makes no sense. Look at the bottom of the car. Look at the wheels. Look at this person's face. Look. Look what you're looking at. I don't know if you see what I see. Do you? Do you guys see what I see? Do you see that this is showing the predator and how they take these children? There is no difference in what I'm showing you than what I showed you at Jody Sue Brown's video, or Ziggy's video, or Brian Kohlberger's video. The car is on a slant. All those wheels. The child is in that red thing, and the predator is standing right there. That car, once again, isn't on the ground. Look at the front window. They're telling the story to you guys. You guys, these are children that want to tell their story. They want to tell their story. Look. This is the front window. That doesn't even make fucking sense. You guys. This slant, this has always been, this is in the Idaho 4. Look at the dude's arm. Look what is going on here. This is the Summer Moonwell's Missing Children story. This is how they get away with it. Look at all those tires. Look at what's going on. These cars are moving. The details of these children that are being taken are in the social media platform. Oh, that I burnt out. Look. This right here is what the children look at. This. A picture just like this, a backpack just like that. A backpack just like that was found and removed from quote unquote Grandis's car, and then it was placed at the door that, according to the Wells, Summer was taken out of. Backpack just like that. See the V? This is the Summer Moonwell's Missing Children's Predators photos. I get information and I get the story through the photos. Again, it's not about the people. It's an opportunity to tell you guys that this is the story. They move these children like this. Just like this. This is why I couldn't wait one more day. Somewhere in the universe, I have to really have hope that someone within the law enforcement, someone will take this seriously. And understand that this shit doesn't get placed in videos for no reason. And if it's not in the video, I'm just pointing it out that this is what you have to look like. This is what it looks like. It's like this. That's a child being taken. The reflections that show inside this car is nothing more than what I see through the eyes of the children. I see this as the fake car. I see this as something that's underground. And that somehow I am seeing the same information that I showed you guys at that blood bank information. There's a blood bank that I showed you guys in a video. Just like this. This. Those are, to me, telling the story of the children. Like, this is what the blood bank looked like. Just like this. I don't know what it's going to take, you guys. But the social media platform has taken these children. They're utilizing this social media platform to completely brutalize our children and show it on social media. I am not understanding how this is allowed. The back of the child's head. That's not that girl. See the teeth? Possibly muffin. I believe that there are rooms just like this that the children show up at, and I believe that it looks just like this. I see that this kind of a setup is what it looks like. I see this as a real setup. I see that it looks just like this. The child down there is I believe, wrapped in a brown bag. That's what I see. And then you have that animal-like face, and this to me is the mascot. Like, this is what's in every one of our videos. There's the heart. This to me is what these rooms look like. These kids go in these rooms, I believe, thinking that they're playing a game. They're not playing a game that they want to be a part of, you guys. This is a photo of a face that is not new to the people that have been watching my channel. Think about that. Summer Moon Wells herself has that exact heart. Every victim has this. This is what Candace looked like in the car. This is Summer Moon. This face is a reflection of all of the Summer Moon children that have gone through this process. I see it. It's right in front of us. This is very understandable. This is like the feeling that I have in my body is like, oh, hello, yeah, we know what this is. Like, duh. Of course we know what this is. Hmm. There's so many letters going through here. I do see that. Um, this is just the stroller. We've seen these strollers before. And there's a child's face in here that wants to be seen. So what I gather from this photo here is that there's a child in here without a name, without a face, without any kind of remembrance or discussion that this child is gone. This child has been removed like you remove trash. Like this child has nothing. Like I can't explain it. Like it's just part of like the storyboard. Like this child looks like it's from Disneyland, but it has no name. The child has no name, but we see you and we hear her, right? These are serious photos. I want you to look at the teeth. The teeth are very, very understandable and recognizable to the children. The teeth are not human-like. The teeth are like animal teeth. They're not human. But they see those teeth, right? These are the layers. These are the layers that I talk about that are mesh and hay. And it goes all over the kids. The kids are covered in this. They're loaded in this. This is the story of Summer Moon. This is what their sacrifice looks like. That's not that little girl anymore. This is an older child. These children go with all different age children. And this isn't the child that's on that show. It's not. If it is, they have a real problem. Right? Look at the hand. This can't be the same person. Look what's going on to the child. It's going through transformation. It's shifting, it's changing. It is completely changing. It's as if it's animal-like. And what's behind these children know about these. They have these masks on, right? That's what the child. This is a Summer Moon Wells child. Make sense of that, you guys. Look. Look behind her. Look. It's the eyeball. Look at the eyeball. You see? You've seen this before. You have seen this before. The fingers here are the bloody fingers as the children play in the rocks. Look at the fingers to the right, look at fingers to the left. See? They're bloody. And it's in the smaller box. The smaller box. Let me blow it up. These are bloody fingers. The hands of the children are just awful. This is the photo that I started with, right? And then this is the photo I showed you in the beginning. These photos, you guys, are extremely symbolic to the sacrifice that they're going through, the sacrifice that they went through. They wind up in the water. They wind up looking like this, in the water. That's a face. That is the face of a Summer Moon Wells child. You've seen this. You've seen this in Summer Moon's videos. This is the stuff that really should be like lead information because it just keeps repeating itself. You see, that's a child's face. That's a child's eye looking right at you. So this is called the deep fake in these guys' video. They show this slide, but look how fake that slide is. That's not a slide. Look at how poorly it's done. Look at how bad it's done. Take a look at how they made their slide look. Give me a break. That is the worst deep fake ever. The worst. So I had to show it to you. This is awful, is what I have to say. That these are true visions of what these sacrifices look like. These are the visions that the children know from. They know from this. This is what happened to Summer Moon. This. This is what happened to Summer Moon. This here are the Summer Moon Wells missing children. They somehow get moved around, car to car, state to state, and their faces are covered. They get moved. They get covered up so we cannot see them. Sometimes these guys are really sloppy, and you could tell how these children are covered. I am here to tell you that we see them. Gabby Petito's are no different. Gabby Petito was covered in the same stuff. This is Gabby Petito. What's the difference? What's the difference? Or is this Gabby Petito? This one right here. All of these came from Gabby Petito, but they all look like different people. Maybe that's Kylie Rodney. Gabby Petito is also one that has her fingers loaded with other victims' fingers, and nobody talks about it. Gabby Petito. What I'm showing here, you guys, is information that's in every case that we covered thus far. This stuff here that was in Gabby's is the same stuff I'm showing you in these guys' videos. There's no difference between her hands, the little baby's hands. What's the difference between that or the hands that I found in the Beeston bunch? Guess what? There isn't one. There isn't a difference. This is telling you same story as this. There's no difference. You see, I'm here to bring all of these cases together to show you the elements have not changed. The elements show themselves and they tell the story for the victims. Gabby Petito is one of the victims. And this here, you guys, is the story of the Summer Moonwell's missing children. And I will keep telling this story over and over and over until it's understood. It's the same stuff. Same cars, same information. I am going to leave it on that, and I'm going to leave it with this photo, because these are sacrifices of the Summer Moonwell's missing children. I'm going to call it a night, you guys. Thank you all for putting up with me with changing the time. I hope you really enjoyed. Watch your elements. Watch the social media with your ears and eyes wide open. And just watch and come to your own conclusions. Don't let anybody tell you what to think, what to do, how to act. God bless you all. Thank you all, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night, guys.